Hello everyone and welcome back to the man basement here. So tonight's live stream is going to be all about the Game Boy, particularly this Game Boy Advance, which my friend Stephanie gave me some time back. You want to learn a little more about that history and how I got a hold of this? I have a previous live stream about this Game Boy. I attempted to play my old original Game Boy. It's kind of DOA at the moment, but I know someone that might be able to restore that for me, so potentially may get that started in the near future. But my friend Stephanie gave me this thing, maybe a couple years ago or so. I think it was her childhood. She's just not using it. She knows I don't do games and stuff. I wasn't doing live streams or whatever at the time, but she knows I have a game room here, Wayne's Arcade World, and she offered to give it to me along with a few games. But then I have a whole collection of my original Game Boy games. Hi, John. Good to see you. So these are all, mostly, I believe, my original Game Boy games. Again, I went over this in my original, Game Boy live stream that I did not too long ago, whatever I titled it at. But yeah, I wanted to get back to this already because if you watch that live stream, there was one introduction music that hit me in nostalgia feels like no game has hit me for a while. Hey, good evening, Miss. So yeah, there was one particular game, and I get nostalgia feel for Super Mario 2, one of my favorite game, Mario Kart, and all that stuff. But something in particular that I got kind of deep into the subconscious. I obviously have not played Game Boy outside of that last live stream in a long, long time, but as soon as a introduction music hit for this game right here, boy, the nostalgia feels hit me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this was probably one of my favorite, and this is something I almost kind of forgotten about, and it hit. So I've been wanting to go back and play this again. I haven't played it since that last live stream. But yeah, we're going to dig into these Game Boy games again. Probably play a couple that we didn't play in the previous live stream. And then I might play one or two of hers that Steph gave me. This one in particular might be interesting. I haven't played Super Mario on a Game Boy ever. I have some Super Mario Land or something mixed in there. So yeah, that's just kind of what we're going to do tonight. And I have a special surprise back here if someone in particular joins the live stream, but only if they join. Don't know if they're going to join or not, but we'll save that just in case they join it. It might be a little late for them, but one of our regulars, it's a special day for them. So, but we'll see if they join. Okay, so this is really, if you've seen my previous live stream, you can remember how janky this is. So yeah, I just kind of set up the tripod here, basically, in between my legs. Don't get any weird ideas. And then film myself playing it. I don't really have any. I'm still kind of thinking it was a better setup, but it worked, I think. So let me get you guys set up really quick, just on the table here. I need both hands to kind of get this tripod set up. I think it worked okay. I'm gonna get that light turned off as well because I noticed last time that even just that little light, it got a little bright for the Game Boy. So. All right, well, might have to adjust this a little bit. I do have to get these legs down here, though. I absolutely do love this thing. This thing has been very, very valuable. All right. I think we are good to go. All right. Well, Sam, I have to adjust the height a little bit, but welcome everyone. Let me get chats all set up here. Think we're good. Live chat, not top chat. All right. All right, let me get you guys set up in here. Yeah, kind of a chill night here. It's kind of a low lighting mood sort of night for me tonight. So just got done with a good walk with both our pups. Beautiful night out, beautiful evening in McHenry. And it felt like winter yesterday, and now it's back to spring. Some really goofy weather around here. It was a beautiful night for walking, I'll tell you that. All right, let me just see how we're. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be good. We're going to get this. Maybe you look at this light turned off here, though. So yes, we are going to start. Yes, me too. I agree. Maybe not like August sort of summer where it's like super duper humidity or whatever, but early summer, June summer, early July summer is awesome in my opinion. Revenge of the Gators. Yes, this music, man. I don't know. It's like enough people know this game though because I actually seen some playthroughs on YouTube, as well as I found a site or something that actually downloaded the music. You could actually, I didn't try it, but you could actually download the music during this game and understand everything, like on MP3s and all this weird stuff. So someone apparently remembers this Game Boy game besides me. But yes, once in a while something hits you from your childhood that you kind of forget. Yeah, it's a little dark here now, but all right, let's get this started. Want to at least play a couple rounds of this guy. Yeah, there we go. All right, volume's all the way up. All right. Actually, kind of hard for me to see the buttons. Let me get a little bit of background light here real quick. Not the one behind me, but this one over here, just so I can see the buttons a little better. All right. Yeah, when I put this game in and that music hit, I'm like, oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so starts on the right, yeah. There we go. I mean, I kind of remember playing this game a lot, but it must have had a bigger effect on me than I even realized, you know? But I've always loved pinball games. Most of my systems, I've had some sort of pinball game on at a time, whether it was a console, PC. I've always had some sort of pinball, but I mean, it's not too surprising because I've always kind of been into the arcade thing anyway, too. I mean, yeah, that's not a good start. Yeah, I don't know if this game has like a cult following to it or that sort of thing or not. I don't know, but people know enough about it to talk about it on YouTube anyway. There's some sort of like little matching thing in the middle. I don't know what that thing is on the left. Looks like a cucumber or something. And then there's a couple fish. I mean, it's pretty basic gameplay. I remember you gotta put the flipper up if it pushes it up into the top level. Of course, you got your little hearts up there. You gotta try to get all the matching ones. You know. So that's 3. I gotta get that one on the right side. Now we probably get extra points or something. I guess it's a very basic playthrough. Yeah, I still gotta figure a way to get this on a big TV. The only thing I could possibly do is I might in my garage still have the there was a thing for Super Nintendo that I had that I think you plug the Game Boy into the cartridge, and then you can play the Game Boy games on, you know, the TV and with your Super Nintendo. And I do have, that's the only system I've saved from my house was the Super Nintendo. I have my Super Nintendo, I have my games. I'm maybe missing a power adapter. I have not tried to power it on since I moved out of Northlake, but so I don't know how well even everything works, but that should in theory let me play this stuff on a TV too, but it is kind of fun. I do enjoy sort of, you know. Not good. We're gonna play it again. Yeah, I want to play this a few times, okay? Oh, thanks for that heads up on that, miss. Yeah, no, send me. I do work on Saturdays, so that might be difficult, but, you know, send me a message with the hours and location of it. Yeah, send me the hours and location that they're open, and I'll see. But Saturday's kind of a difficult day. Sunday would be perfect. I have all Sunday free, but Saturday might be difficult. So, but do send me the location, miss, hours, all. Just kind of get an idea so I can kind of look it up and see if I can work it in. But yeah, Saturdays, unfortunately, if I want off, I have to take a PTO day before it kind of stinks. But yeah, I'm trying to think where I know there's a pretty cool comic shop in like Antioch. I don't know if that's the one or not, but one point I was nosing around Antioch or doing a video or something like that. And I remember seeing a comic shop there. I remember a comic shop when I was doing some gig work over in Antioch, and I had to go inside to deliver something to them, and it looked pretty cool. Antioch's a cool downtown area, but as noticed in my two-part video that I did in Antioch recently, everything is closed on Mondays. Unfortunately, it's not a great time to go into Antioch, downtown Antioch on Mondays, because everything's closed. I'm supposed to put that. See, that's what happens when you don't put this up. There we go. Yeah, you gotta have that right flipper up. Okay, now we got a Gator there, which is protecting us. Going to the bottom level, so that's good. But yeah, there's a site somewhere. I don't know if I saved it, but yeah, there's a site somewhere where you can download these like 8-bit sounds or whatever. I don't know if these are like MIDI files or what kind of sounds these are, but yeah, you can download all this stuff. It's kind of neat. I gotta get this. There we go. Okay, so we get the 4, then you get the little gators there to help protect you from falling down. And then there's another level up here we can go to too, I think now, up on that side. Yeah, going down the other level. And of course he eats us up there. Two stars and a fish. I forget what's up on that third level now. Ah. Oh, bouncing around that top. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. It's been a while since I've been up on this level. Yeah, this is not quite a bonus world, but yeah, you just supposed to get all these things on the top, basically. And then you've got these little baby gators in the middle. And then there is another gate on the top right, as well as a little hole thing. I don't know where exactly either of those go. I don't know if it's just one of these unlocks if you get all the little, whatever those things are. Do you ever do the thing where you just kind of let the ball sit at the edge like this on the flipper? I've done this on virtual pinball. I've done this on my real pinball machine in Wayne's Arcade World. I don't know. Yeah, I actually saw my cousin. I hadn't seen him in a while, but I saw my cousin, Pac-Man Pat. He got me all the original Wayne's Arcade World games, and I did bring up the space shuttle. I told him I was interested. I was willing to invest some money in it. He did say it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of time to get that thing to proper functionality for it to get to Wayne's Arcade World. So, and he's a busy dude, so I don't know if he's willing to do it. I did tell him, I said, hey, I'm willing to put some money into it. I don't know exactly what type of money is going to be involved in that, but I mean, not only does all the lighting need to be redone to like LEDs and stuff, it's probably going to need a ton of electrical work in the front board, you know, for like the board on the top of the pinball, you know, where those scores and stuff are. It was all messed up, lighting was all weird, and I mean, it always had like weird lighting, electrical issues, even when I had it at Wayne's Arcade World in the 90s, and only got worse. And then my cousin did a little, he was able to fix something with the board, or at least I could get the scores working again, but you know, there was a big portion of the time I had that pinball that none of the lights except the scores themselves actually worked. You know, it was not mechanical, but like, I don't know, those like, the scores were like sort of the, what you'd find like old alarm clocks and stuff like that. You know, it wasn't like an LCD screen or whatever, so, but yeah, it's going to be a big project, but I hope he will consider it, because I do want to get that space shuttle back into Wayne's Arcade World someday. That'll be a lot of fun live streams if I get a pinball into this thing. I gotta just hit start or what? Okay, cool. All right, well that's Revenge of the Gator. Maybe we'll come back to that one, back to this, but I think the next one I want to do is Turtles. I didn't play this last time. I had Turtles, Fall the Foot Clan. I don't remember much about this one. I'm sure something's gonna hit me again. The nostalgia. So you have to excuse me. I have some weird like throat thing going on. I hope I'm not getting sick, but most of my family's been sick, so I wouldn't be surprised. All right, let's play that one. Something might hit me in the feels as soon as I turn this thing on. We're like, oh wow, yeah, I remember this now. But as of right now, I can't really think of what the gameplay is on this thing. Yeah, this is TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Fall of the Foot Clan. Not surprised at all that I had a Turtles game for Game Boy. I had a Turtle game for almost every system. I know I had like the original Turtles game for Nintendo. Not in my mini NES, unfortunately. I would love to get my hands on that game again. All right, let's turn on Game Boy. 1990, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see if we have any chance here. Haven't been to my shop since last year. Jay's Comics and Gray's like, okay, I will look that up. I don't know if that is the one where also while I was doing one of my delivery things, I do remember some really cool sort of, I don't know if it was a comic store or something, along 45, US Route 45. It's a really cool sort of nerdy store over there. I don't know if that's the one or not, but I'm going to look that up because I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, John, that's man, oh man, I can tell you that's I don't know what it's going to cost. I mean, my cousin, if anyone can restore a pinball, you guys are welcome to check out his business. It's Star Wars Arcade. They have the website starworldsarcade.com. I managed his website back in the 2000s. It's been a long, long time, but he does another system now to do his website. But he's out in DeKalb, Illinois. I highly recommend. I do have obviously some Star Wars Arcade videos out. I haven't been there myself in a while, but definitely check him out. Yeah, if anyone can restore a pinball, it will be him. I remember he did a full restore on a Pinbot, and he replaced all the lights with LED, and it looked freaking awesome. I'm like, oh, I didn't have the space shuttle anymore at that point. It was already back in his possession, but I told him, right, I said, I want this done, the space shuttle, and I know he wants to. I know we'd like to get it back in his arcade. I'd like to purchase it. Again, at this point, I don't have possession of it. He'd be willing to sell it to me, so we'll see. But I mean, this is still good nostalgia music right here. Turtles, you must save April. All right, let's. Well, this is kind of looking familiar. I'm starting to kind of recognize this, I think. We have 5 stages. Get our lights off here. Let's roll, baby. Of course, which one am I going to be? Well, no doubt, I'm always Donatello. I like Donatello. Donatello has been my favorite all the time, and mainly because he is the techie guy. I'm kind of a techie guy. So, yeah, Donatello's always been my favorite. Okay, alright, pretty basic gameplay. You can duck, jump. Okay, so duck and hit those little ninja stars or whatever. Okay. Okay, we picked up a pizza boost. Yeah, I mean, I kind of remember it. I'm still a little fuzzy on the gameplay, though. This music, though. Hey, good evening, Enderwatts. Okay, I kind of remember this a little bit. Yeah, this might be my only turtle game I have at the arcade right now. Because none of my Nintendos have it, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Life's running a little low here. I need one of those pizzas. Yeah, it's a slice of pizza. The feeling we're getting close to a boss here. Yeah, I hope you guys are seeing this okay. I mean, I'm kind of glancing down once in a while, make sure it's still in the camera's view. Yeah, okay, no boss there. Ooh, okay. Okay, jump over the motorcycles, I guess. I need that. It'd be a really ominous music when you're in the sewers here. Oh, that hurt. Oh, Donatello was captured. Oh, okay, so they let you go through all four. Yeah, this is definitely a similar sort of setup to that Nintendo one. But yeah, I had the original Nintendo one, I think was the one where you had to like swim and you had to go to this really difficult stage where they had like all these little spiky things in the water and it was very hard. I had that game. I think it was for my NES, but fortunately I think that's long gone. Let's start. Alright, let's just kind of go up the list. We'll do Michelangelo next. Yeah, kind of when I was playing the pinball, I thought about this too. How I always used to have my Game Boy with me on road trips, like to West Virginia or Wisconsin Dells or whatever, and like they would have to listen to this music in the background. I mean, unless I had headphones set up, I don't really remember, but they'd have to listen to this music during the road trips. We always had some good headphones for our kids, whatever they were playing, but they didn't play game systems that much. Really up until they got the Switch, but they'd have DVDs and movies and stuff for the road trips when they were little. And they always had headphones and stuff, We had these like little like I had a portable DVD thing and it like hooked up to like 2 different little mini TVs and on the like car headrest or whatever it's on. Oh, we have which one is this? This is Rocksteady, right? Or is this Bebop? No. I'm kind of ashamed of myself. I can't really remember which one this was. That's Rocksteady or Bebop, but the one that's like the rhinoceros or whatever. It's been a while since I've watched the cartoon. Hey, well, thanks for joining. Glad to see you here, Underwatch. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night, man. Get some rest. I wish we can go back to Michelangelo, but we can't. Or not Donatello, but Donatello is gone, R.I.P. Unfortunately. Stage 2, we got still have 3 guys left, so not too bad. Michelangelo's been doing pretty good, I gotta say. I think one of my always, and again, maybe because he was also a techie guy too, always one of my favorite villains, and I did have a game that I could play. I don't know if it's he's in this one, was Baxter. Baxter Stockman. Who remembers Baxter Stockman? He was the Fly. He was the Fly, dude. They had some very interesting, and one of my favorite, probably my favorite Turtle series, the 2002 Nickelodeon one. They really they had pretty interesting in the storyline. I always will have a thing for the original, like 80s version of Turtles, but the 2002 Nickelodeon, it was just such awesome storyline. They did such a good job with that. And I have not really been able to get into the Turtles since then. I tried. They just designed the characters so ugly, and I hate to say like cartoonish because Turtles is a cartoon, but they just made them so like cartoonish looking that it just the movies with Michael Bay, and they made the characters so like dark and kind of took the fun out of the characters. And then like the recent adaptation of it, it's like I know it's pretty popular still, but I just hate. I don't use the word hate too often, I'll tell you that much, but I really don't like the current design of them. I haven't watched any of the recent movies again because I just haven't liked the design. I didn't like the Michael Bay version of the movie. I just the 2 that I watched the most, obviously the original. I did like the Turtles also, the version in 2005 or so when they were on UPN, Foxbox, 4Kids TV, whatever they called it at the time. And then I did watch that all through. I was watching that with my sister too. It kind of was a show that I bonded with my sister with. She was really, really small at the time. So we watched that series full through. But yeah, I really, really like the 2002 version. And you can still watch a lot of those old Turtles on Pluto TV, by the way. Check out Pluto TV. They have it. They do switch it up sometimes, so I'm not going to say they have it at the moment, but I think they still do. But they will often on Pluto TV have a Turtles channel that will replay old Turtles episodes. But they switch things up once in a while. Like right now, they have like two 90s nostalgia channels, 90s Nick nostalgia channels on Pluto TV, which is pretty cool. But if you're looking for old Turtles episodes, do give Pluto TV a look. I love Pluto TV. It's so simple, no logins, no subscriptions. You can get a subscription, but a login if you want to like save, favorite channels and stuff like that. But otherwise, you don't need anything at all for Pluto TV. It works so well together with like the Roku TVs and the Rokus that I have. Just download the Pluto on the Roku TV. Everything's there. Yeah, it's pretty good. You got live TV stuff on the Roku and everything. We haven't officially cut the cord yet, but a lot of cool stuff between the Pluto and the Roku. Yeah, so Michelangelo's kind of kicking butt here. Oh, there's the other one. Bye-bye, dude. Turtle power! Ooh, we get a little, what do they call these little, scenes here? Oh no, they escaped. Stage 3, we only gotta get through 5 stages, I think, so. Okay, I kind of remember this. This is on top of a truck or something. Ah. A little pizza. We gotta get that pizza. Hey, there's Baxter. There's my boy. Figured you'd be in this game somewhere. He's kind of kicking my butt though, but oh, we got him. Yeah, these bosses aren't all that difficult. So we're going to stage 4, and we still got 2 other guys. So here's the river. Let's chase them. Okay. Yeah, there's some little spots and stuff that I don't know if they're clean off or if they're. Well, actually, no, they're kind of coming off. Yeah, I might have to clean the screen a little bit, but yeah, not too bad though. All right. Okay, we're in the river, folks. Yeah, I think the turtles is pretty appropriate for a nostalgia night, huh? I still haven't picked up a new Game Boy game for the system yet here. I did go to the America's Antique Mall recently with the wife. Um, the only thing I really got out of that was that Need for Speed game, which we've already done a live stream on. So I got something for the Wii, but nothing for here yet. I might stop into Volo pretty soon. I actually just finished editing up my vlog from Volo Museum, the Antique Mall. I did get it down. I got it down from 3 parts to a 2-part video. So each of them are over 20 minutes. They're both around like 24 minutes, but I got a 24-minute 2-part video from the Volo Antique Mall. I'm pretty happy I got it down to a 2-part. A lot of content there. But I might go back just to see if they have any Game Boy games at one particular display when you walk into from building 1 to building 2. There's a really cool like sort of gaming section there. Someone's got all these old games from Nintendo, Atari, all the way up to like PlayStation 3 and 4 and all that sort of thing, and Xbox and everything in between. And I don't know how well they're priced or anything, but they're all set up very, very nice. They're all like in order, alphabetical order, sorted by their system. A really cool setup. I've already done that vlog there, but I might just stop in just to look at it. I don't need to do another vlog there for a little while. I will do it at some point. I want to get back there in the summer possibly because they have the Rocket Fire Explosion now. They had it premiered last summer. I never got over there, but I want to check that display out. So that's not a cheap place to get into these days, but I really want to check out that Rocket Fire and vlog some other stuff, of course, but that will probably be at least another 2-part video as well because there's just so much content at that place. But I'll have to look too to see when they actually open up the Rocket Fire stage. I'm sure it's not open yet. It's still too early. I'm guessing we'll have Shredder or something for his the big boss in stage 5. We're doing pretty good. I mean, we're only in our 2nd player. I mean, I did have a lot of practice at this when I was young, but I didn't think we'd do We do need a little bit of a power up here, though. This might be going to our 3rd player here. There we go. That'll help a little. Alright, oh, we have Shredder already. Are we at level 5 already? Yeah, Michelangelo RIP. Alright, Raphael. Okay, no, we're only on stage 4. Oh, I bet stage 5 is Krang. It's gotta be stage 5. It's gotta be. Oh. Wow. Ooh, okay. He's saying an easy one. I don't know. I forgot if there's a trick to get him, but one more guy. Alright, it's up to you, Leonardo. No pressure. It's all on you. Yeah. Ouch. All right, well, we'll practice stage 4 at some point again. Hey, we got the top score. Ultra Games. Ultra Software. I'm sure they don't exist anymore. There you go. Yeah, turtles, huh? Cool. All right, well, we're gonna find something else here. Let me get the light on real quick because I can't see. Ooh, let's see. All right. So if you didn't see, we have obviously Turtles. In case you didn't see the last live stream, Revenge of the Gator. We do have Mortal Kombat. That's a possibility. Qbert, we played that last time. Galaga, I think we did some Galaga stuff. Wheel of Fortune, that we did. We kind of stuck at that. Scrabble. Scrabble, Wheel of Fortune may have been my parents wanted to play that. Joust, we had Joust on here. I might have to do that again. Kirby, which is really weird. Kirby's Pinball. I mean, I might play it. Why not? I'll play it. I was never really into Kirby, so it's just kind of weird. Like, I don't. Kirby's Pinball Land. Like, I mean, I like pinball, but like Kirby was not something I ever really cared about. So I don't know if someone else had bought me this. Someone might have bought me this like as a Christmas gift or something. Like, I can't see myself going to store saying, "Oh, I want Kirby Pinball," you know. This is kind of nice. This is almost like in a widescreen thing here, which is pretty cool. This I definitely don't remember that well. So, well, I did play it though. It's got my name on there. It's got one of my best friends too from my childhood, Larry. So that's kind of funny. This light turned off real quick. Alright, so right. Okay. Same basic mechanics as this might have been my friend's game as well. We used to kind of share games too and stuff like that with the Nintendo and stuff. So that's actually may have been his. I don't know. I mean, I have it now, so I'm gonna say it's mine, but Kirby Pinball. Interesting. Like I never had any of the Kirby like for the actual Nintendo or any of that sort of thing. It was just, I don't know, it's not something that was. I'm pretty sure I have some Kirby stuff on the mini systems though. It might be worth doing a live stream on at some point. Keep on going up to different levels here. Hi, Tyler. Good to see you. Glad you made it, man. I'm doing good. Possibly getting a little cold. Everyone in my house is sick, and I might be getting it now too. Other than that, though, I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of been going through some old Game Boy games today. Well, nothing too crazy. Right now we're playing Kirby Pinball, but I played the Gator Pinball again from the other live stream. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Oh, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I kind of have that nostalgia for the Gator one. I played in the beginning of the live stream, but yeah, this is so far this is pretty good. This is one of these. Honestly, I don't remember owning this one, but it could have been given to me as a gift. It could have been one of my friends' games. His name is on here as well, so there's a high score. So maybe I borrowed it for him and I forgot to give him back in like the 90s or something like that. Yeah, I have to look into, like, I have some Kirby stuff on my mini NES, so I gotta kind of look at that. It might be fun kind of doing, like, a dedicated thing for Kirby, so. Yeah, I mean, it's good. This is really good. This was my friend's Game Boy Advance, but the Game Boy games play really nice on it, which is good. It's very, this particular system, I've been looking it up. You know, I've been looking it up, and yeah, this is like probably the most compatible system with all the Game Boy stuff here. It's just Game Boy Advance. The only thing I think this doesn't play is Nintendo DS, but it plays the original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. I can play all this apparently on this thing, which is kind of neat. So I might, believe it or not, though, I might possibly have a Nintendo DS. I'm not sure where it is, but at some point my sister had a Nintendo DS, and I thought she had given it to me. It could be in one of those, what I call my Northlink boxes, which is all the boxes in the garage of all the stuff I collected from my childhood home before the fire, obviously. And there might be a Nintendo DS in there, so I am going to dig that at some point when I have time and see it. As far as I know, it was working fine and everything, and but yeah, that's the only thing I can't play on this, unfortunately, but there's still so many options between, like, I don't have any Game Boy Colors for this, obviously, but I have all the original Game Boy, and then my friends, you know, when she gave me this, she gave me, like, 4 different Game Boy Advance, which I might try one of those. I want to see how different it actually looks on here, you know? I gotta take a look, see what she has. Once we're done, rocking the pinball game here. But yeah, it's pretty cool because, like, yeah, I don't know how it does it, but, like, you know, obviously the original Game Boy was all, like, kind of a black and white green screen sort of thing, and it like adds color into it. It like upscales it or something. I don't know how it does it, but it puts like all these colors into original Game Boy game. It's so weird, you know? I don't really know how it does it, but it looks really... And this one's like a full screen, too. The other ones were like in a little tiny screen. This scaled out to a full screen, so that's kind of cool. And that might be our last life for here. Yeah, I got pretty lucky with this. She kept it in good condition. My friend gave me, and she gave me. She's like, I know you play games and stuff, and she knew about my game room. And so like, yeah, I don't have any need for it. And she got it from her childhood home or something like that. And I mean, she did good keeping this. I'm not really surprised. She always took very good care of her things. I've known her for quite a while now, but yeah, on all the Game Boy. I wasn't sure. Honestly, I did not know when she first came to this. I didn't know if my Game Boy would ever, if it would work on it. Yeah, no, yeah, like I said, we're not sure. I have a friend that might be able to look at my Game Boy that's to see my original Game Boy to see if it can be fixed. Like I said, it may have unfortunately had some electronics kind of messed up because of the fire, so we don't know. But he thinks it might be able to restore it. Apparently he restores a lot of Nintendo stuff. Just kind of looking. So some of the games that she gave me. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country. And these are actual Game Boy Advance games. The one I might look into here. She also gave me Harry Potter. I never was into the Harry Potter series, but I could totally. If you knew Steffi, this so obvious that she would be into Harry Potter stuff. She likes that sort of genre. Super Mario 3. I want to try this. Obviously, I have Super Mario 3 for my Nintendo, my mini NES. So now I haven't actually plugged. I guess it just plugs in Oh, okay. It fits it a lot nicer than the Game Boy ones. Obviously, there's quite a size difference. Yeah, compared to it, they all work though. Same thing on the bottom, but yeah, they're a little different in size. But yeah, I could get more of these at antique shops online. I can get these, and then the Game Boy Color ones. I never played too many of the Donkey Kong games except for the original. I never played too many of them, but all right. So Game Boy Player. I'm expecting the graphics will probably be a little bit better here. It's not super colory. This is a very familiar intro. Oh, they did. Okay, interesting. I have to look that up. Yeah, the whole story. Probably heard that. So, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Okay. So, we have two versions here. Alright, I did not know there were two different Mario games in here, but okay. Is this... Mario Brothers Classic? Oh, dude, I didn't... Okay. I never had a Game Boy Advance. I did not know this. Oh, this is awesome! You can play the original Mario Brothers on here. I have this on the Mini NES, obviously. I've played that in live stream, but man, this is actually a really good. This is sharp color too. I like the different background on this. Oh, that is cool. I did not know. It said Super Mario Brothers 3, but I didn't know that it had this on here. That is awesome. He said, I have not played any of her games before. This is actually probably the first time ever I played a Game Boy Advance game. Completely honest with you. I never got anything after that, my original Game Boy. I had all the consoles, but I never had anything beyond the original Game Boy. I kind of wanted the Game Boy Color, but parents didn't buy it for me or whatever. I don't know. Oh, that is cool. I did not know that. I've always loved the original. Also, definitely a good for a nostalgia feel night, a nostalgia night. This is also very. I definitely had this as a I had this as a cartridge on my original Nintendo. I think the Nintendo came with Super Mario Brothers. If I remember right, it came with Super Mario Brothers and came with the Duck Hunt game. But then I bought the console, or my parents did. I didn't have any money as a kid then. My parents bought me the original Mario Brothers eventually for the Nintendo. And then I think we also had Mario, the original Mario, for another system too, like the ColecoVision or something weird like that. I can't remember now, but I thought we had it on another system. Oh, it jumped up. Darn it. This is a good port of it though, for sure. Definitely no complaints at it. Like I said, the background's pretty cool. Mechanics are really good. Of course, the little extra Mario noises that he makes is, kind of cool little touch too. He like kicks the thing. The idea that was gonna happen. I was like, I did not want to go that direction. That was kind of bad. Okay, we have our coin bonus game. Here we go. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I do okay on this. I'm not the greatest. It's doesn't say that difficult, but this is when it starts getting a little bit more challenging when you start introducing the lobsters for sure. I did play my Nintendo version of this a couple times, maybe in live streams. It wasn't that long ago. Boom! Get out of there. Yeah. There. I do like the extra little noises he like that. Nintendo version, Mario doesn't talk like that, so. Of course, these fireballs are what's really getting me, but. Ah! Yep. Mamma mia. Get out of here. Yeah, now we're starting to get a little bit more challenging here. To hide out here. Ooh, stupid dude. Come on. Ah, missed him. It's gonna come out this pipe, I think. Yep. Got it. Oh, here we got little flies. All right, phase 8, guys. We are doing pretty decent right now. Yeah, dude's chasing me. Yeah. Bye-bye. Get out of here. All right. We got them all last time. Ooh, we got a little ice world here. A little slippery. Should be good. We got, plenty of time. Oh, no problem. Get ourselves a bonus life. Good. Yeah. To save for time, I think I'll save Super Mario 3 for a different day, because I'd like to play at least one or two games tonight for you guys. I didn't honestly think I'd last this long in the Super Mario. I didn't even know that this thing had Super Mario, or the original Mario, but it was honestly, this is still probably my favorite of all the Mario things. I'm gonna have to say, I really do like Super Mario 2. I did a live stream on that, but I don't know, something about the original one. I don't know. It's tough to say, but this may actually be my favorite of the Mario system. Mario 64 was pretty cool too. So don't get me wrong, I loved it all, but I still know that I have a Nintendo Switch game somewhere that has Mario 64 on it, as well as the Mario Kart for Nintendo 64, but I don't know where it is right now. I'm still looking for that. Hoping it didn't get lost. My wife actually bought it for like a Christmas gift or something. I can't find it right now. I have that Atari game for Switch, which we've already done on the live stream, but uh, Mamma mia. Okay, I think he's coming up that one. Boom, got him. Nice. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna set you guys right down here. I'll be back. I just have to go see why my doggy is barking upstairs. Make sure nothing's going on up there. And I'll be back with you guys. So, quick little time out here. Get yourself a refreshment if you want. And we'll play one or two more games and wrap it up for the night. I want to see what's going on with my dog. I don't know which one's barking right now. Alright guys, we're back. It actually may have been a neighbor dog barking. Mine are quiet, so couldn't really tell, but I think it may have been a neighbor dog, but that's okay. It allowed me to get some water upstairs with this cold going on I got right now. Yeah, we'll see how this cold. I have a lot of vlogging plans and traveling, and don't really want a cold right now, but I have 2 family members that are sick right now, so it was only probably a matter of time before I picked something up. But yeah, our dogs are good. I do have to take them out one more time tonight before I go to bed, but yeah, I think I heard a neighbor dog, so I think we're good. Okay, I think it's fully charged now, finally. Alright, what to play? Trying to think again. Nostalgia feels. One thing, too, that I will have to dig in. Speaking of Mario, this I did have. Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. I'm trying to think of games that I haven't played yet between the 2 launchers. What I might want to try real quick is Mortal Kombat. I had this for maybe Nintendo 64. I'm thinking, was it Nintendo 64? I did have a Mario game, not Mario, Mortal Kombat on a console at some point, so it may have been for Nintendo 64. Kind of don't remember having this on Game Boy, but I guess I did. Yeah, no, I'm kind of curious now. What Mortal Kombat would look like on a little screen like this? I guess let's find out, huh? Mortal Kombat, yeah, that was really one of the only, like, I played Street Fighter once in a while, but I was definitely more of a Mortal Kombat guy. I don't see any of my initials on here. Yeah, Kano. I like Sub-Zero. Yeah, these are some interesting graphics. I think Sub-Zero is this one down here. There's the girl now. I can't remember too many of their names, to be honest with you. I just know that I like Sub-Zero, which I think is this one. Well, let me look. There are actually some comments here. I wanted to kind of see what I might have missed here. Charlie Brown Peanuts game. That would be cool. I've never played a Charlie Brown game. Have they ever made video games for that? That would be kind of fun. I do relate to Charlie Brown quite a bit, especially if you knew me in my childhood. He definitely reminds me of me as a kid. I'll say that in quite a few ways. Oh, an Apple IIe. That was your college computer? Oh man. Well, I had my experience with Apple IIes. Well, my cousin, again, the arcade cousin, Pac-Man Pat, he had one in his office of the arcade. So that was probably one of my first experiences. And then we had Apple IIe at the computer lab of my grade school. So yeah, we had computer lab day, and I of course love that. My favorite time of the day or the week or whatever. That was computer lab. Me into computers always been me into computers. We played the Oregon Trail and the Number Munchers and all that. So that was my college computers were. Uh, they were kind of in a transition between Windows 98 and Windows XP. There were some that had Windows 98, some that had Windows XP. Those were my college computers. A few people had laptops, not a ton. It was still more common to go to the computer lab to do your work than to bring your laptop around everywhere. There was no universal Wi-Fi around the campus or anything like they have now. You did your computer, your homework, so it's still kind of old school. um, but yeah, I did all my computer work at the college and at the lab. I didn't have a laptop with me to do work. I did have a laptop. I had a very old school Windows 98 laptop, not portable at the least. I have it in my arcade actually, but it doesn't work unfortunately right now. But it was not something you were going to drag around with the campus because this thing weighed a ton. At some point, I'll show you guys that. It's kind of hysterical how huge and chunky this thing is. Oh, so that's Sub-Zero. Oh, okay. Well, I want to be Sub-Zero, so I'm resetting that. I want to be Sub-Zero. That's my favorite character. Yeah. Let's get this on. Okay, yeah, come on. So I guess this is Sub-Zero. Alright, so we're Sub-Zero facing Scorpion. Okay, I kind of remember this. Scorpion, I kind of remember. Sonya, I definitely remember Sonya's the girl. Kano. I'm gonna probably stink at this. I don't remember any of their moves or how to do their finishing moves or anything. That's so not in my memory, unfortunately. This is interesting. I'm definitely kind of stinking it up here, though. But I'm the one. It's hard to tell, but I'm the one on the left. I should probably clarify that right now. They both kind of look the same, to be honest with you. So you can do a little drop kick. One of my favorite moves when I was in karate. I did karate too as a kid. I just a little memories by Wayne. Fun fact, I guess, if you want to know it. I did karate for quite a few years, from like grade school until like early into high school or something like that. I've been doing my bowling since I was a youth, but I also was doing karate first. And kind of gave that up as I got, like I said, through high school. I got kind of busy with that. Just kind of lost interest in it too, sort of. But went through various park districts close to my house at the time. It was supposed to be a kind of a self-confidence boost for me, which I didn't have a lot of self-confidence back then. But I don't know, like, did it really make me feel? I mean, it was good to have if Kate need a defensive move or something, I guess. But I don't know, like, I don't know how much it actually built my confidence or any of that stuff. Or bingo. Yeah, this is a very interesting port of the game. I don't know if I played this a ton on my original Game Boy. I was definitely a big Mortal Kombat fan, so I'm not surprised that I had this. I can't say I specifically remember having this, owning this, but Get out of here. Finish him. There we go. That's the best I could do for a finish. I don't remember the combo for his like freezing thing that he would do or whatever. I don't remember that. I used to have all that memorized. I certainly did back in the day. All right, we're up to Sonya now. Ooh, we have to fight a girl. I don't know. It should be. I don't like fighting girls, but you know, I guess we got to do it. Cool music too. Oh, she gave me the uppercut. Oh, she did her little leg thing. That's not nice. Get out of here. I can do the uppercut too. Want another one? Oh, that was a little kind of. Oh, she did it to me too. I think we got her. Yep. Yeah, my dad was also really into Mortal Kombat. It was definitely kind of a brand that we sort of bonded over. If I recall correctly, Mortal Kombat had a movie, and I think we went to the theater to watch it. If I remember right. But he was always really into Mortal Kombat. I was into it. We'd always play each other, and I think, like I said, maybe the Nintendo 64 version of it. I think that's what we had it for. I could be wrong on that, but all right, Kato. Oh, Raiden. Okay, I remember Raiden. He has the cool hat. I wish I remembered his combo for the freezing thing. I would think that would be on this version. I don't know. He wasn't falling for my uppercut. Ah, he wasn't. We trip. Ooh, he. Okay, we're not doing so good against Kano here. I think he took us out. Yes, he did. Kano kicked our butt. Do, 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 do. Among. Ah, there we go. Get out of here. Ah. There we go. Oh. Oh. Darn it. Yeah, he was not flying. I knew as soon as I'd get up, he'd hit me that. Come on there, buddy. Holy trip. I was trying to get that uppercut on him. Yeah, he's got a little edge on us now. He might get us here. Uh-oh. We're gone. And that's it. I don't know if we have a continue or not on here. Kano wins. Boo. Game over. Game over. Oh, we have like 6 credits. Okay, well, I'm not gonna play that long on it, but all right, let's do one more, I guess, for tonight. All right, now we gotta wrap it up, I think, and get some rest here. Yeah, a lot of these will take a while to go through, like Super Mario Land, and yeah, I have Super Mario Land, Do I have two? I have Super Mario Land, and I have Super Mario Land. Oh, okay, Super Mario Land 2. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a dedicated live stream with the Mario games for sure. You know what I think we'll end up with? Let's go back to... Since you mentioned it, Tyler, we'll finish up with the game you mentioned here. Mario versus... Oh, jeez. I shouldn't be dropping this, but... Mario versus Donkey Kong. I have no clue what this is, but let's find out. Since you mentioned it, we're going to finish it up tonight with that. I can actually get this thing in here correctly. Yep. Hopefully this even works. There you go. I don't know if this is like kind of a fighting battle game or if this is a whole going for the world. Okay, kind of cool graphics. I'll give it that one. Donkey Kong's watching some TV here. Okay. What the heck is this? This is funny. What the heck is this? Good graphics. I mean, well, this is obviously Game Boy Advance, so it's going to have better graphics and a lot more color. And I would like to try some Game Boy Color games too, just to kind of see how it looks on this thing.
Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Do we get to choose which one we want to? Okay. Apparently, my friend was playing some games on here. She's got all the worlds and the lives and all the things. I hate erasing her progress, but I gotta erase. It looks like she got farther, maybe on level B. So let's kind of. These two here look almost the same. I think this is probably the newest one or whatever. So I'll just erase that, I guess. But at least it looks like we could save our state, because, yeah, I just want to kind of play this for a few minutes, and then I'm going to kind of wrap it up for tonight. I have no idea what the objective is here. I don't know if we're going to be... I'm assuming we're going to be Mario here? I don't know. Sounds like Donkey Kong's the bad guy. So we have maybe like 6 world 1. Okay, so W1. There's 6 apparently to worlds. All right, let me make sure here. Yeah, this phone wasn't charging up, so let me make sure this is in here. I gotta get this thing. I gotta get this phone charged up after we're done here. Okay, world 1. And then there's maybe 8 different levels in this world. I don't know. I have no clue. Okay. Oh, there's our key. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's not... The graphics are good. I mean, it's a lot of... It's good colors. The screen is good. I said it's probably not going to compare to a Nintendo Switch version, of course, but you know, that probably wouldn't be fair for me to compare it to Nintendo Switch. Maybe I'll see if I can find a good deal out of it for the Nintendo Switch. Sometimes you can find the games for good prices on like Amazon and stuff, so. I think that was the one that had the 2 up. But all right, level 2. Okay, so 6 worlds and 8 or so of each world, I'm assuming. Okay, kind of makes sense. It's not like a map thingy. A little different than the Super Mario Brothers series, but. Okay, so now we got a little nostalgia here to the original Donkey Kong. I like that. That's kind of cool. We have a help. To view, press L and R. Oh, do we have L and R buttons on here? Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting there's L and R. There's buttons up on top of this thing. I keep on. They're not really anything you're going to use them for on the original Game Boys, but yeah, we do have an L and bar button, so that's good. Guess that's like for a view thing or something. Yeah, I like how this sort of has kind of feels to the original Donkey Kong. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I have to get that little red thing up there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you've been having to like alternate between these gates or whatever. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. I love the little pulls, that music out there for the original Donkey Kong. That is so cool. Alright, so let's see. And we can get the present. Now we gotta swap it again to get the key. Or do we need to? Because no, we can do it this way too. Okay, yeah, we can just do it that way. Oh, but we can't. Oh, we can't climb the stupid ladder. Darn it. It's not gonna be that easy, unfortunately. So we'll drop the key. I think I have to flip that thing.
Here we go.
No, we're definitely gonna come back to this for sure. Thank you for recommending it, Tyler. We're definitely gonna come back to this. I like the vibes. This is good. I love the puzzle games like this. I'm not gonna say I'm really good at them, but I do enjoy this. So. I'll definitely come back to this at some point. I know I got a million things to cut. Can I like hit this stupid thing? Ah, there we go. Okay. Good. Okay. That'll help get rid of that, so that's good. Get this present. Okay, so dump that. There we go. They'll just go down here, and then boom, there we go. And we figured it out. We lost a couple of lives along the way. I mean, we still have like 4 left there, but... Alright. Oh, another thing here. Alright. There is a time limit I see on the tab. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Here we go. Mamma mia!
Oh wow, I didn't even see the spikes.
Here we go.
Okay, A plus that. Hold up to spin. And H. Oh, okay, so I gotta hold the up. Okay. There we go. That's what I was not doing right. And watch out for the spiky things, apparently. That's the key, which I don't think we're going to be able to get to yet. Okay, that'll let us get this present. Okay. Alright, not bad. Nice. Should have jumped a little too soon there. And boom. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. There, I think the blue ones we gotta. Ooh, what did we get that tail?
Here we go.
That was easy, man. Yeah, we might have to come back to this one too, because obviously we got. Oh, geez, we have seven lives at this point, so I'm sure we could do a save state probably, but I'm gonna jump. Okay, I don't know if that was supposed to do that or not, but. And we got toasted again. I'm trying to get on that conveyor belt. I don't know what I'm doing here. No, I might not be able to figure this one out. Might have to come back to this one here. I don't know. Yeah, this is the little map thing that lets you tell where to go, but. Yeah, we're gonna be running out of time soon here. There we go. Finally. Oh, 9 seconds left. Yeah, we just have to stay on the rope a little bit longer, I guess. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Yeah, we got to the first 4 levels of that. I'm going to come back to this one. For sure. I don't know. Do I just do... I'm assuming we just... I hate to turn it off and lose my save state, but I'm guessing it does. Let's... only one way to find out. See if it actually did save it. I don't know. If it does, we should see. If not, we'll come back to it. Not a big deal. I'll look it up. Alright, let's skip all that junk.
Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. Yep. 1-5. So yeah, we're on level 1, world 1, level 5. Yep, so everything is saved. So yeah, my friend actually got pretty far. So she was at world 4, level 5. And then this was we've already passed that, so I think we could just erase this other one. Maybe sometime if we want to see what the higher level is, we could go play through a level there. But yeah, we're all safe, so we're good, sir. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining. That was a good live stream. Yeah. Appreciate it very much. Let's get you guys settled up here. Well, I get everything put away. Streaming again. I will let you know. I'm not sure yet. I got yeah, I don't know. What's good is most of my bowling leagues are done now, so I got a little bit more free time. I have a pretty busy day. Monday coming up, Tuesday possibly. I may also be doing something with a friend on Tuesday, so not sure yet. Maybe another random Wednesday morning one. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to do one more this week if I can, definitely. So once I figure out a time, if I do think of a day, I'll let you know. I'll message you, Tyler, let you know for sure. But I'm gonna try to do at least one more this week. So hey, good to see you, Todd. Just came in here and I was wrapping things up, but I appreciate the donation. Definitely come back and watch some of the watch the Game Boy things. Yeah, we just kind of wrapped it up for tonight. But yeah, watch it once it's back into the live tab or whatever. So. But yeah, I think we played most of it. There's still a few more things we have to play. So we played Galaga now, Cubert, Revenge of the Gator, obviously, Turtles. We done the Kirby and Pinball, Joust, Wheel of Fortune, Scrabble. We still got a few more. We have to get into the Super Mario 3 of the 2. She has her Harry Potter game. I don't care too much about that. Donkey Kong Country is also on here, which I have also for one of the Nintendo systems as well. Mortal Kombat and the 2 we still have to get to a Super Mario Land. Super Mario Land 2. So, yeah, that could be kind of good. That could be a live stream for sure. We play the Super Mario ones. We can go back into that Donkey Kong versus Mario one again as well. So. Yeah, so I think we're good. We're all turned off here. All right, we're all set here. Then I got this little pocket for. Actually, no, I think the Game Boy actually goes into here. There's a little pocket for it here. Yeah. Yeah, that all kind of snug into there. And then we can put this other game into the little pocket over here. Yeah, that should work. And then our little charger should go right into the other pocket. Pretty nicely. Yeah. That could work too. Nice. All right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a fun little look back into our Game Boy again. I've been kind of wanting to do that. Not sure exactly what yet. We might go back into the Game Boy again. Might dig into something else. I'm not really sure. Maybe we can do another Earthbound thing. I don't know. Not sure yet. All right. I think we're all good. Sort of fits in there. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, the next few days we'll have another live stream. Thank you, Todd, for joining. It kind of caught you at the end, but hope you come back and watch it to play a pretty decent amount of games here on the Game Boy. So, hope you enjoy it. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Make sure I got everyone here. Again, thank you, Todd. Thank you joining Todd. Thank you joining. Well, thank you for joining, Tyler. It's good to have you here. And Enderwatch, you kind of. Oh, John, I missed your comment earlier. The luggable portable computers. Yes, I will show you guys that soon. It was something, all right. All right. Oh, they have a game called Snoopy Magic Show, released 1990 for Game Boy. It's a puzzle game where you play as Snoopy. All right. You know, I will look into that, Tyler. I'm going to look into that Snoopy game. That's kind of cool. May 25 is 10 months before I turned 25. All right. Congrats, man. And then, okay, yep, so now I'm caught up on the comments now. Yeah, thank you, John, for joining as well. And yeah, have a good night and goodbye. We will see you soon, I'm sure, in the next live stream, John. So thank you guys, everyone, for watching. Have a good night, guys.